Right, the stage is ready, and you, Ulfahead, ready to lock? No, the defense is not ready to walk. You saw the actual mock trial earlier, alright? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here. Judy's masterpiece? The one everyone's been talking about? Yeah, and there's only one in existence. Borrow it, if you will. Now, Mulan, we need to play the part of defendant and judge as per the script. Okay, got it. I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Ulfred, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, although you will born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial. Tristan, let's get started. Defendant slash judge Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to walk. Court is now in session for a reenactment of the mock trial. Or what I like to call the mock trial. Double mockery perhaps, but the trial is still a trial. Acting better, no holds barred, let's lock. Can't we take it easy today?
Objection!
It may just be a mock, but there's only one way to complete. You play to win. So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court. Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please. You got it, Judge? Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. Oh, me. Oh, my. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. That's so seriously bad acting for a while. And the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. There's a site of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Courte who posed as the corpse. Hello, forehead. How did the mock trial person react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Courte was wearing. He reacted with, "Oh, the green sweatsuit. Exactly what I would pick to focus on, so why would he care about that? Too much of a fledge to know what's important that to run in any case. Both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Courte was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along.
Hold it!
Hey, wait a sec. The body was discovered in the same area as the mock trial case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon, the arrow, and the lack of blood are also the same. That's right. And there lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep walking it toward just like that. Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad. Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her. You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character, Ulfred. Don't be such a wet blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, then Hugh said... Well, Hugh could use their bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow? I don't think so. At the time of the murder, Monsieur was seen holding a bowl in the archery club room, which has a clear view of the quad. We shot the arrow to the victim before my client even got there. Nah, Elfowhead. That fan swagger does not suit you in the least. Order! Especially you, Mr. Justice. Me? I was just trying to get into it like Mr. Euro Walker said. So the victim was sought from the archery club before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. Seems to be the defense's assassin. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections? The obstruction footnotes that the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Did such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? None. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand post-mortem. In short, the real model weapon was not the arrow at all. When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining the real mortal weapon. Well, he's just a student, a warmer pack, while I am the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. The true mortal weapon was most likely the owl that was left in the art room. An owl? What's that? An owl, you say? What might that be? It's a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo here if you're interested. Gross. It's all bloody up to the handle. Please tell me it's just paint. That's not different. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The fingerprints were lifted from the mortal weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place. So, the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage? The murder took place in the third floor art room, but the body was found in the clod. It must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way. Not at all. There was a maintenance area and storehouse right outside the art room. And a cartridge to carry bars along was found there. Oh, I think I've seen one of these before. That's a pretty big one. A jumbo, yeah? Big enough to fit a person or a body in it. The defendant dropped the body from the art room window, then moved it with the cart. But this how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself. You don't say!
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories upward shows signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
That may be true, but what kind of voice is that for Clavier? Let's set around. These fits account for the large heads up mat in the storehouse. The body dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes. It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite a crafty killer. An attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. Then moved the body to the clod where it would be an easy shot from the cloth room. Then the killer faked the mortal weapon by inserting an arrow into the owl's stab wound. Sounds like he had only high praise for Junie's script. Were there any further arguments from the defense? Nope. Seems like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you please, Frulon Jets. Huh? Oh wait, that's me. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods. Wait a second. This is just a mock trial of a mock trial. I don't want to declare Junie guilty. Yeah, perhaps it's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation. Thanks, you two. That little run-through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. Acting better. The prosecution's already got the witness seized up too. was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good. So, in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever could for some court. There's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Anyway, I won't say goodbye, but I'm sure I'll be seeing you later. I always thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice. Yeah, he's not as bad as prosecutors go. We should get back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet. We also have to tell Mr. White that we accepted Junie's case. Alright, looks like we have our work cut out for us. Mr. White. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright just shook her head. I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. What do you mean, the end justifies the means? I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course I do. Junie wouldn't even hurt a fly. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are results. It is the height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. So I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of the ends justify the means part. Well, you are so young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. There is but one thing to do now. I must firstly take up Juniper's defense. You're going to take her case, Professor Means? I may be a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. In fact, I have even been Professor Courte in court. No kidding! So you guys were rivals or something? No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Professor Courte and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class. Wow, they both used to really bring it. Now, if you would excuse me, I had best go and discuss the case with Juniper. Professor Means, please wait! I don't want to say anything, but Paul and I already agreed to take her case. It's true. Juniper's counting on us to prove her innocence. Really now? You two? And when were you planning on telling me? Sorry, boss. I know we should have asked first, but... Relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions. And I think you made the right one. How wonderful. Very well, Dr. Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing. As a lawyer, what is it that you trust beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking the justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As a professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once. Let's hope it never comes to that. Now, if you will excuse me. Time's are wasting. You better start investigating and fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please! Things like that so scream out school days, don't they? Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like school papers or mock trials? Nah, that wasn't my thing. I was an art major. An art major? And how did you become a famous attorney? It's kind of complicated. And when I say kind of, I mean really, really complicated. Oh. He must really mean it. I'm picking up a lot of complex emotions in his voice. Is it just the same thing? No, it is. That's hilarious. No. Oh, what? Ow. I messed up. Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I went to Professor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Seems the murder took place in the arts room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again! The police are searching the art room. But whether they'll find anything, well, what? To think of it. It's still a very uncomfortable investigation before it gets too quiet around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Oh, where was I again? But there's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. So were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The Dark Age of the Law, I'm sorry for those words before. Sir, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days. But the question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing, right? As long as those results come back by fair and honest means. Oh, but what is it that Professor Means said? The ends justify the means? To survive the dark age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. But what happened to our legal system if results are all that matter anymore? Relax. It's just a rumor. I'd take it off a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. White examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. thought the area was condoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there. Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes. Athena, watch where you're... Huh? Ah! Ouch. Who put this stupid box here? Wait. Ah! Apollo, this box. There's... What now? There's someone or something inside. Could it be a snake? You morons just blew my cover. What the? There really is someone inside. That someone is me. I am Scuttlebutt. I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none of many see my face by the light of day. Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too? You really want to see my script that bad? But what's out? Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too. You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? She's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box. Just because that's how I get my scoops. But you're right, it's me. So tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? I thought so. Athena, my voice is reacting. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick. Gotcha! That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said, for Juniper's sake. It's like you subconsciously sensed that because you're lying. What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay, then let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Ted Miss Herald. I know everything there is to know on campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence here. Extradition of the 10 was held and published to coincide with the mock trial. Thanks, ma'am. You revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interests in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want to answer us, but no one can do because we use the same conflicts with this piece of evidence. This episode, the paper I published. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malice lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? You just gave me the info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Now, I want you the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box and expect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? Now, he's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dot. So actually, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. There's a little secret. Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? The witness for a path in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means? Wait a second. In the dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Means' methods, even future judges. Doing it that way, and justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus. Secret recording every last word without anyone being any of the liar. You realize that's totally illegal? Some of it is at the scene of the crime. The art room. Put a tape recorder in the art room. What did it record? So you wanna know? You really wanna know? Yes, please! That's so nice of you to... Like I'd really tell you now. The big shoot comes out in court tomorrow. So mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? What do you mean by fatal fissure? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be? They still seem to get along fine to me. I did send some Discord though. You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers and Professor Courte had hers. The influence is inescapable. You find out one of them at the hero's selection idea you and Professor Means have? Oh, anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here. Ma'am, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. We're going to have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. Alright, let's see what else we can find out. Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh! Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. No, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? The author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art remained the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could learn into crime like that unless they've already read the script. Or wrote it. But, look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two. So just leave it to him. There it is again. Picking up some discord in Hugh's voice. Hugh, you want to tell me a little bit about yourself? Whatever. I'm 6'1" and under this uniform I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say. I never missed my mark. I'm incredibly humble too. How can you even say that with a straight face? Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. When it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind. I heard you the first time! What about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? Right, and I also just thought that I basically handed Robin a victory. You tell us a little bit more about that? Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right. There was that announcement and then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. You have your own personal dressing rooms? It's total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. They're too bad pasting in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I head over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. It. That's the best way to relax. And just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back towards the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. That's when you saw the body? Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could easily be in Rob if it had been for that. Right, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. It's because of this? Where'd you get that? So this article in the Thames Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right. If I report the body, I'd find the whole thing would be called off. You really want to win that bad? I'd have to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Could the love for Junie really be that strong? Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. May prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, We'll prove Juniper's innocence. You'll see. I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what next? So this is the maintenance area. Let's see. On the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said that the art room is right above here on the 3rd floor. That the body was dropped from there onto a high jump mat from the storehouse. Right, and that he claimed that the body was transported to the States in a bar cart. And then, there's someone else here. Hey, it's Robin! Whoa! You scared the crud out of me! Right back at you. So what are you doing out here? I'm walking out so I can become strong enough to save Juniper! I'm so worked up, my train brace is almost breaking at the seams! Alright, the girl you like got arrested, so you're setting yourself up to rescue her. Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men! That's why I walk out with my manly brace! Except that I hear some discord in that manliest of man's voice of yours. I don't mean to be rude, but can't you talk without shouting? Sorry! I'm trying not to shout as much, if at all possible, that is! Which is not at all possible, by the sound of it. As you mentioned, if I ask you some questions as Juniper's lawyer? No problem! Ask away! Keep him coming, man! Ouch. My ears ache already. Robin, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself? You wanna know about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club. Fine Arts Club? It's a broken pottery or plaster. Hey, this is the source of that noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. Some Jokoi hand got a code from the Fine Arts Club had made them. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This doesn't illustrate the it's not half bad. Wicked statues? Well, this must be you and Mr. White? Bingo for long, and they look so big and magnificent too. What a terrible race. Say, did you create these stage statues by any chance? You bet I did! Both of them! Put my blood, sweat, and tears into those things, man! It must have been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that. Nah, I can't face Professor Courte if I let something like that get me down! What do you mean? Fusco was the Fine Arts Club advisor. She was all about truth and beauty, man. She always said the good, only good result is the truth. That and when lawyers who seek the truth will exhibit means produce worthwhile results. Yes, I'm totally on your guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman. Yeesh, you call me loud when I practice my chords of steel. Aw, man! Well, I have to take the prosecutor course! I mean, how am I supposed to say Juniper if I'm saying to be a prosecutor? Don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you'll see. The 2 of us had a dream. We said we'd make it happen together! Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials! The dark age of the law. We were gonna put a nail in the coffin, man! Wow, you guys supposed to do that. But no, that stupid school had to ruin it! School war? Which one? Anyone with a prior conviction, no matter how mild offense, they won't. They won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid horizontal school. Self-legal crime, if even except for wars. I will become a judge unless I can prove for innocence. If I fail, the student will never realize their dream. It's like someone put pressure on my pressure. Well, I think I've talked to everyone who's somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Wait, we haven't met Junie yet. Yeah. You alright? Let's head over to the detention center. Cena, thank you so much for coming. She called me Cena, like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Junie, the crimes unfold exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We want to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. So the only people who knew the details were Professor Courte and I. I think we haven't heard already so far. However, yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece in a newspaper article, if you ask me. I've been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh, and me. I want to stay friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. Oh, the past of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. And I know I shouldn't have. I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Courte noticed it immediately and changed it back. As if Robin had won, Hugh would have been able to confess his love for Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be any help in court, huh? You never know. Hope often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. I was wondering about that all you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. What is this? There's blood on this! That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy! Weapon from the mock trial. Professor Courte and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we've nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. So, that blood red color on the R bothers me. Was it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it pretty far away, but it probably was just paint. That's what bothers me. It was on the R when we were prepping it yesterday. It wasn't? And how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Tina and Mr. White to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key and the awl. Professor Courte normally had the art room key since he's the Fine Art Club's advisor. Since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the art to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The art suddenly showed up on the day of the trial for what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too. But let's not jump the gun on this. You and Professor Courte were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school around 6 p.m. Did you notice anything different about her? No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed you'd end up like this. It looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove your innocence tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Nina. Well, I should go now. Bye. Is she gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy. Ginny, I knew was always like that. A little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade says that she trusts us. Even still, what is it? Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts. Seriously? Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there? Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are all friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship. I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial. Yep, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Courte, was murdered in the art room on the third floor. And her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described. Those are the only similarities they shared. What do you mean? I mean, the script in this case is exactly the same in almost every respect. Whereas the actual trial may very well include this like the mock trial did. Oh no. The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Huh. That's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I tend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have a partner and he's the king of being fine.